Hello everybody and welcome to the next episode of Secret of Mana. In the last episode, we beat Wallface. In this episode, we're gonna find out what's going on in this place. Why are there so many enemies around? Water Thug. Astra's level scale up. One gloves on level 1. Luca, get out of here fast! Who have we here? I'm Geshtar of the Empire. Hand over that seed or Luca's had it. Don't! What do? Hand it over or run? You'll never catch me alive! Idiot! I can't move. So glad the seed's here. Too bad we have to break the seal. Stop it! Well, nice to have met you all. As a little gift, I'd like you to have my little pet. Remember to feed him. His little pet is a two-headed Hydra. Nope. He's weak to Gnome, I believe, so just he's gonna slide right away. 164 damage. First slide again. Might as well use the sprite's mana while he's around. One head's gone. That's all of his magic. He will make you go unconscious. He also has a few other abilities, and I believe he can poison. He has a lot of abilities like that. And he's dead. Oops, I did not mean to finish him that quickly. Well, he had a lot of abilities, and now he's dead. Way to go. Rose Orb. So, here's a little tricky thing that you can accidentally miss. Make sure you talk to Gemma a few times before you actually continue on this conversation. Manage to defeat their monsters in Pandora, too. That's from one of them. You should have it. Whip's Orb. Levi, we're running out of time. I'll return home and stop the Empire there. Only restored mana stored can be foragers. Talk to Canon Travelman and Potos. He'll send you to the Upper Land. Now use your sword to restore the seal put on the seed. So yeah, you can miss that, Whip's Orb. And because he leaves almost immediately. Seize the seed power. Pure evil seeks the seed now. You must hurry and revive the Mana Sword. Go to the lofty mountains and see Sage Jock and learn about real courage. Go to all 8 of the world's Mana Palaces and reactivate all the seeds. You'll be able to receive Mana power from the seeds once you've reactivated them. But before you go to the Upper Land, which is the next area, I would suggest highly to go back to Watts, get that stuff upgraded, because you're going to spend a lot of time in the upper yard before you can actually get a blacksmith again. So, I would suggest highly, to go and get your blacksmith weapons upgraded almost as soon as you get the, orbs at the current point in the game we're at. So just get the orbs, go to a blacksmith, Um, so that by the time you're done with the area you're in, you'll already have maxed out your current orb if you wanted to level up everything. Because the easiest way to do that would be to get everything upgraded as soon as you get the orbs. The other way to do that would be to fight every enemy you see. And then finally, the other way to do that would be to, just constantly fight all the enemies you see, I guess, and, keep getting orbs upgraded as soon as you get them. Because your weapons won't upgrade if you don't got the orbs made, even if you have the orbs. If they aren't made into the next evolution of the weapon size, they aren't gonna do anything. But Upperland is all the way back up at Guy's Navel. Weapon skill up. It should be level 2 now. Yep. I'm gonna put her on the, chakram. And with that, let's continue on. That should be a sword reaching level 3, so I'm gonna switch to the spear. Oh crap, I almost forgot my own advice. Love to reach level 2, so I'm gonna put him on the sword. Also, I guess the Cannon Man you have to go talk to is in the Water Palace. I didn't realize that. But we had to go upgrade our weapons anyway, so... At this point in our journey, I would suggest getting the Cannon Traveler guy, because, the time that it would take you to walk, it would be better to, use Cannon Travel. Okay, which one's ready? Let's see, Black Whip goes to Backhand Whip, the bow goes to the longbow, and that's it. Except now I believe the bow does something. Animals, birds, and beasts. And the Backhand Whip, it increases your agility and evade %. Basically making it to where if you get attacked, it will just immediately make you evade, and you don't have to worry about attack damage nearly as much. use the cannon travel guy to go to the water palace. Use the cannon travel guy there. Slide in the cannon. The cannon travel guy will not take anyone if the person is dead, so just keep that in mind. It's actually very unfortunate that that happens. I've had a lot of issues when I'd have 2 of my party members dead and 1 half dead, and I couldn't use the cannon travel guy to get back to a safe location. This guy must have titanium skulls or skeletons. Seeing as how I fell off of a friggin' waterfall and I was completely okay, and then now we're taking cannons everywhere. Across continents. Through mountains. The Upper Land. The Upper Land is huge. Reach it by going through the Great Forest. Slide in the cannon. Pew. Aster, your home's here in the Great Forest, right? Lead on. I hit my head again when we landed. Lovely, this might take a while. Oh wait, we do get Watts right away. But that was pointless. I decided to get out of that hole. Just smell this fresh air. Okay, which one's ready? None of them. Listen, he's laughing. No, crying. Peddlers have taken over their village. And now, we've got to go through the Great Forest and find out where they are. Hello, Neko. Oh wow, glitch again. I'll be fond of those whenever I use Acid Rain. Perfect weather! What can I do for you? Nothing at the moment. Sorry, Neko. Also, these are new enemies, Silktails. They are quite deadly, as you can see. And crabs. Steam crabs. There's also one of my favorite areas ever in video games is walking through the seasonal forest and, you know, experiencing wildlife and different animals based on those, but they're all connected and all different and complete opposites, honestly. I wish there was more aspect of this. Also, you'll notice they're a lot tankier than any other enemy we've fought so far. Level 3 spear. Barely connected. Level 3 spear is very, it's a lot much farther of a reach than you have previously. Line up the enemies and pop. These enemies give a lot of XP and a lot of gold, so just keep that in mind when you're walking around. It's a good farming spot if you want to get all of your orbs in order. Also, having enemies ballooned helps to line them up. Alright, I already leveled level 3 spear. What am I doing with it on? See, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. leveling the chakram. These enemies also have abilities like Cure Water and such. And just like that, she leveled up Chakram. 2, 3, 3, 2. Well, since she's so close to leveling up the whip again, I'll put the whip back on her. Oh no! Mole people. And I better have him or her heal us or we're dead. Or at least one of us is. And I probably should change their axe. Gotta think about it. 2. And also 2, I think. These enemies can be pretty hard. Their hitboxes is like you want to hit them when they're like turned towards you. But if their back is to you, you don't do any damage. Is what I've noticed from fighting them for years. I hate their spin attacks. They can get you in a lot of trouble if you're not careful. And luckily, if you have Spirit level 3, and you manage to get them ballooned, you can just keep popping them. Reaches level 15. The Moogle can come back to the village now. Love's Orb. Axe's Orb. Perfect weather! What can I do for you? Talk to one of them. Tariq, Obama. My head, What's wrong? Yippee, I can remember everything. Walk the seasons from spring to winter and spring again and we can enter. Okay, which one's ready? Glove and axe. Stout axe and Moogle claws. Now Moogle claws are actually very nice. They have some really good abilities. They have the ability to put enemies to sleep. And axe increases your health by 2. Or your constitution by 2. I'm not entirely sure what exactly 2 points of that does, but Master reaches level 15. This puzzle actually stumped me a lot as a kid. This is our walking to fall now, to get to winter. These enemies have some very irritating abilities that can confuse you, which makes you move in the opposite of your controls. Oh yeah, another thing about charged abilities. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. One thing about charged abilities that you should know is you probably should change them back to 0 for regular fights, because if you want to level their orb powers, them hitting with everything they've got will take a long time. They won't get any credits for killing it, because you probably already killed it by then at that point. Because XP is split up between who does the most damage and who gets the final hit. So if they didn't hit it because they were so busy charging, then they didn't get any XP. Steam crabs. These guys use saber magic on themselves. They can also kill you pretty quickly, as you can see. Man, she just got wrecked. I'll use a candy on her instead of wasting my magic for that. Let's go up, but we'll reach this level 2, imagine. Yep. That was from the right. So you can screw up the order and you have to start all over again, which is just basically going from here and then continuing on from... I'm back! What the? The village is in shambles. What on earth happened? Hey, something's here. New boss! And he doesn't have any magic. Crap. Might have to call it game over on this one. Relatively hard boss to fight, especially since he has a confusing spell. You want to hit him in the beak. Problem is, he jumps around so much, it's hard to hit him. he's not doing anything. There he goes. Thankfully, Confused does not last very long. And there it goes. Way to go! Boomerang's orb. Receive the seeds of power. Grandpa! Sounds like that you, little tyke? Grandpa, can't you see me? Empire's men came and undid the wind seal. Bright flash stunned me. The other is there. This is awful. No, they must have escaped. I suppose so. Grandpa! Okay. Tyke. We sprites are a part of Mana. That beast couldn't have beat us. Humans are breaking seals and releasing monsters, which are consuming our source of life, Mana. Let's stop that immediately. These two can help. I'd go with you if I could see better. Please take Sylphid, the Wind Elemental, with you. You called, Master? These young people are now your master. It is so. Gain Sylphid's powers. Use Analyzer to learn what magic works with on crystal orbs. Use your magic on the orb in this forest to open the way to Montango. Said a white dragon lives in a cave north of Montango. The dragon can help you. Go now and worry not about me. Grandpa, everyone will be back soon. Me too. Come back whenever you're tired. Let me fix you up. Shall I save your game? Take care. Now we gained Sylphid. Sylphid's magic works as so. For Opal. Thunder Saber. Weapons gain the power of wind. I'm not entirely sure what exactly Thunder Saber does. I want to say it almost increases your crit rate or something like that. Or your attack rate. Balloon. You've already seen the ability of that. Analyzer, it detects and traps enemies' weak point. That just basically tells you what the enemy's HP, XP, and what they are weak to. And now Aster's Sylphid magic. Air Blast is level 1 attack. Wind burn damages the enemies. Thunderbolt strikes the enemies with lightning. This is an extremely powerful spell. If you were to level any abilities on Aster, period, I would suggest Thunderbolt. Or Sylphid for Thunderbolt, because that ability is so powerful. Which I may level Thunderbolt to 2, at least by the time we get to Montango. But let's go upgrade our weapon, the Boomerang, before I end this off. Boomerang gets turned into Load Boomerang. Load Boomerang is good at slowing enemies down. Now that we've gotten Sylphid, reached the upper land, and bested all the enemies here, I think that's it. In the next episode, we'll be going towards Mount Tango and figuring out what's exactly going on in the story, and also finding this so-called white dragon that's supposed to be so good. See you guys then.